Well, today we're going to revisit the topics of societal beauty standards after talking about the trans community and how women are viewed in the Olympics. I kind of want to touch base on how women are viewed in general and how we feel about society and the beauty standards that are set for us before we even are born. Um, Coming into the United States, we all live in the United States, so I want to specifically say that because this is just for us that live in this country.
Mhm.
I don't think that it's different in a lot of countries. However, I want to make sure that we're talking about, our experiences here because they are different. But I know that Calliope and Tiara probably have different experiences than I do because I'm white, and we know that patriarchy is alive and well in this country still, and our country was founded by a bunch of colonizers. So it's a little bit different experience being a Black woman in this country than a white woman. So,
Mhm.
um, do any of you want to say just to talk about your experiences first? Because y'all aren't numbering me today. Laura's not here to be the other white voice, but I think that I would rather hear what you guys have to say about it because you know we hear nothing.
Okay, so
Like, go
I'll
ahead.
start. I'll start. I would say our beauty standards for a Black woman, they are different.
Hmm.
First in the 90s and early 2000s, it was the natural beauty, with your natural hair. It's coming back around.
Yeah.
However, we hit a period where the big butt, big boobs, middle part bust down,
Yeah.
weave. That was the thing. Like that's what's sexy. After a certain weight standard, even in the model
Industry.
industry, after I think like an 8 or a six or an 8, you're considered plus size. So for me, not only am I Black, I'm very shapely. I'm also plus size. So you get jokes like, I know you smell good. I know you comfortable. So
Like, God damn.
it'd be like, thank you, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the standards are different. I think like for plus size women in general, it's changing.
Yeah.
I'm not one of the naked plus size women yet. However, it's changing and people are feeling comfortable and we can go into the stores, some stores now, and find something that's just
Cute.
equally as cute as a smaller woman. We used to they used to have us the peplum top looking like a
Yes.
tablecloth.
Yeah.
Tourists still
Ugly.
haven't gotten where they were supposed to be. But, there's a lot more that we can do now. It's not just, oh, she's big. She'll have on those wide leg jeans with the
Right. And a pant
peplum
for a
top
shirt.
or that blue jean jacket that you know.
Right.
We have, yoga pants and matching crop tops for us
Sets.
now, and I'm
Yeah.
excited about it. But the standard it's changing. So we're coming back around to that 90s where it's okay to be natural, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm happy about it.
The 90s beautiful. I'm
Yes.
hearing
The
on the internet all
90s
the time, like, you
blood.
90s type of beautiful.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
know it's coming back because the guys are like, yes, finally, you the 90s
yeah,
type of beautiful. And we know that
yes.
guys usually set standards, so like we have to kind of move with
Hmm.
what the
Hmm.
guys like in this
Yes.
country. Exactly, Calliope.
Yes, yes. Calliope, what do you
Again,
think?
patriarchy.
So I think the beauty standards for Black women definitely fluctuate based on location.
Mhm.
Um, I'm I'm a West Coast baby. Grew up West Coast, California. Also lived in Las Vegas, and now I'm in Arizona. So for me, the beauty standards, they didn't really fall in my favor because I'm not biracial, multiracial, or white. So
Yeah.
the beauty standards didn't really go anywhere for me. And then I didn't have the typical shapely look as, what you look up at Black women and you see the big butt, the big boobs. Now, I got a little shape on me, but it was never considered enough to get me, passing with the
You're
beauty
right.
standards. So I had to just kind of accept that. Like, even now, as a 30-year-old woman, I'm like, okay, I'm never going to be like thick. Like that's just not my build. I'm going to always be a slimmer woman.
You
And
slim
so
thick. What you talking about? You slim
That's
yeah.
what they gotta know.
thick. You slim thick. You shapely.
Yeah, it's back there.
It
It
is.
It's
is.
back
Girl,
there.
the older
It's
you
back
get,
there.
the more wise you get. You know, it's back there.
It's
You
back
know,
there.
shape.
But I definitely had a long period of time where I was in comparison mode and like, what can I do? Like, I even considered taking like supplements to help me. It's called abdomen, and it's really
Mhm.
for like malnourished children. Like, it's not for you just to gain weight on.
Yeah.
But I really
Try it.
considered it. Yeah, try anything at this
That's
point.
the pressure right there. That's
Yeah, the
the feeling of
pressure,
I'm not good enough. I'm gonna try anything to see if I can
anything.
get the shape that I want. That other people are gonna look at me a
And
certain way as.
no, I never tried it. I
Good.
did not get the boob job.
Good.
I just, I kind of said fuck the beauty standards, honestly.
You have
And
to.
when I cut my hair off, I really seen that like, oh no, you really got to say fuck the beauty standards. You cut your hair off. Like,
After
what did
long
you
hair
think?
and
After having long locks, and I just boop popped out with a short little curls. Like,
oh, you
Mhm.
rock
yeah,
the fuck out of that cut too. Every time
and
the
did.
different
Thank
colors,
you.
the purple, the green, the pink. Like I was like, every time I saw you, I'm like, what's it gonna be this time?
I just have fun with it. At that point, it was just the beauty standard is what I feel like today.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was my beauty standard.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good because we make. I want to feel beautiful for me, not
yeah.
for
Right.
the beauty standards of the world. No.
My
Not to be
standards. I want to feel beautiful
consumed.
for my
Yeah.
standards.
Yeah. So if you wake up one day and say I'm getting purple and orange hair, girl,
Get you some
and that's
purple.
okay because
Feel
I
good
feel
about
fine with my purple and orange hair. So
Right.
yeah, yeah,
it. Look
that's
like a
great.
phoenix sun.
Yeah,
Like, beautiful sunset.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit older than both you guys, not by much, but I grew up on the West Coast as well. And beauty standard for white women was Pamela Anderson. No
Oh
ass,
yes.
big boobs, blonde hair, real tan.
Hmm.
And let me tell you, there was none of that happening in my household. I never wanted to get a boob job because I don't want to get surgery to enhance my body. Like that was just not an option for me at all. Plus, I didn't have the money to do it. I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to spend my money on doing something that I'm probably gonna want to take out of my body later. And you
Yeah.
see now, like people are getting their BBLs, like taken back, and their boob
Yep.
jobs get that taken out, and
Yeah.
then and then their bodies aren't their bodies anymore. Like
Hmm.
you had something foreign inside your body, and then you took it out, and now you're not. You're like kind of like a shell of who you wanted to be at one point.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like I always thought I was fat. I've always been thicker. I always thought I was fat though, because like even when I moved to Arizona from California, like it was like the mid 90s, like early 90s. And it was still like I was kind of like, California was like a little bit above, not above, but like they got to like certain trends quicker than the rest of the country.
A little
Hmm.
faster.
So like I came to Arizona with short brown hair, and my whole life, even to this day, everyone thinks I'm Hispanic, but I lived in a very white Mormon neighborhood, and I looked very different from all the blonde hair, blue eyed girls that I went to church and school with. And that was interesting because I was only 8, and feeling that way at such a young age really does something to like your self-esteem and your self-worth and how other people view you, because the boys didn't like me. I didn't have boyfriends, like I didn't look like the other girls. And that was weird because I naturally always had like a lot of self-confidence within myself. I'm the youngest child. I screamed, got what I wanted, didn't I was just like, whatever, I'm living my life.
The world is yours.
Uprooted as a kid, and like your world changes, and then you're also a little girl who is close to adolescence, where you're starting to go through puberty, and everybody else is changing, and you have hormones, and it's just like it's such an odd feeling growing up and not feeling like you belong
Yeah.
just by the way you look.